Hello everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Efya. I'm so happy you are here today because I'll be showing you how to make one of the easiest, healthiest and most delicious Ghanaian vegetable stews. This recipe is colorful and trust me, it's packed with fresh vegetables and comes together with simple ingredients you probably already have at home. You will love it. So all you have to do is to wear your apron and let's start cooking. Alright, I have already placed my cooking pot over medium heat. And first ingredients going into the pot is some cooking oil. Allow the oil to heat up for a minute. You just want it warm enough to gently cook the onions. So let's saute some onions in the oil. Onions are the foundation of almost every good Ghanaian stew because they provide sweetness and depth of flavor. Give everything a good stir so every piece of onion is coated in the oil properly. Now I'm adding my chopped habanero peppers. These peppers add the perfect amount of heat and give the stew fresh, spicy flavor. If you don't like your food too spicy, you can reduce the quantity or even remove the seeds before chopping them. Stir everything together so the peppers cook alongside the onions. As they soften, they releases their natural oils and beautiful aroma into the stew. Next, I'll go in with some frozen garlic, ginger, and a little green pepper. The next ingredient is tomato paste. Tomato paste gives the stew a rich color and a concentrated tomato flavor. Once it's in the pot, stir very well with the onions and pepper until it's nicely combined. Now I'll cover the pot and allow the tomato paste to fry properly. This is very important step because frying the tomato paste removes its raw taste and develops a deeper, sweeter flavor that makes the stew much more delicious. Let's check on it. After a few minutes, you can see the tomato paste has changed color slightly and the oil is beginning to separate around the edges. That's exactly what we are looking for. It tells us that tomato paste has fried beautifully and is ready for the next step. But let's fry it for additional 5 to 10 minutes on medium heat, and once done, I'm adding my fresh chopped tomatoes. So the fresh tomatoes brings natural sweetness, freshness and extra moisture to the stew. Stir everything together until the fresh tomatoes combine well with the fried tomato paste. To season the stew, I'm adding aromat shrimp seasoning together with a little salt. The shrimp seasoning has an amazing savory taste that complements the vegetables perfectly without overpowering them. Remember to add salt gradually because you can always adjust it later. Stir everything slowly so the seasoning is evenly distributed throughout the stew. I'll cover the pot again and allow the tomatoes to cook until they become soft and release their natural juice. This stage requires a little patience because properly cooked tomatoes are what give the stew its rich texture and delicious taste. Now, as you can see, it's looking absolutely perfect. The tomatoes have broken down beautifully. Now it's time to add my frozen corned beef. Frozen corned beef is easier to slice and breaks apart. So as it heats up, it will soften the mix beautifully into the stew, adding richness and plenty of flavor. Now, as you can see, it's looking absolutely perfect. Just look at that. The canned beef has broken apart nicely and every spoonful of the sauce looks rich and flavorful. Give everything another gentle stir. You can already tell the stew is coming together beautifully. Now comes my favorite part, the vegetables. I'm adding my shredded cabbage, sliced carrots, chopped green peppers and more onions. These vegetables not only make the stew colorful but also provide a wonderful crunch and plenty of nutrients. One thing I love about this recipe is that you can easily customize it by adding vegetables you enjoy or whatever you already have at home. After adding all the vegetables, gently stir everything together until every piece is coated with the rich tomato sauce. You don't want to overmix because you want the vegetable to stay fresh and maintain their beautiful shape. I'll cover the pot and allow the vegetables to simmer gently for a few minutes. And let's check again. The vegetables are beginning to soften slightly while still maintaining their vibrant colors. That's exactly what we are looking for. Give everything another gentle stir to make sure the heat reaches every part of the stew evenly. Alright, so whilst that is going on, I want to also use this opportunity to thank all my returning subscribers and new foodie members right here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for always liking my videos, sharing, and also commenting on my videos, fam. I am very grateful, and also subscribing is free. So if you haven't so subscribed to the channel yet, what are you waiting for? Kindly subscribe and be part of this amazing family. Thank you so much. All right, so as you can see, the stew is almost done. We're going to cover the stew one more time. From Ghana's kitchen full of love, blessing shining from above. And wow, just look at this beautiful vegetable stew. The colors are so vibrant. The vegetables are perfectly cooked and the sauce is thick, rich, and absolutely mouth-watering. Every ingredient has blended together perfectly to create a healthy meal that's bursting with flavor. This vegetable stew is incredibly versatile. You can enjoy it with white rice, boiled yam, boiled plantain, potatoes, bread, or even pasta. It's simply enough for everyday meals, but delicious enough to serve when you have family and friends visiting. If you enjoyed today's recipe, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to Cooking with Efya for more delicious and authentic Ghanaian recipes. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, may your kitchen be filled with love, joy, and delicious food. I'll see you in my next recipe. Bye. From Ghana's kitchen full of love, blessings shining from above.